Hi, in this tutorial I will continue with the text and the shadow, and the first thing I want to do is make the perspective shadow layer active, then duplicate it, and I'm going to move it behind the front and back. The next thing, I'll select the eraser tool. With 20 opacity, I'm going to paint carefully to erase some of the shadow. Now next I'm going to select the move tool, move the active layer, and I'm going to move the shadow up. I'm just checking how it's looking so far. Next thing, I will select the front part of the text, again with the eraser tool, with 80 opacity and a smaller brush. I'm going to erase some of the text layer to make it look like there is some grass in front of it, just like I did with the lion and its paws. Very carefully, try not to go too far. Now, next thing, I want to add some more shadow here with the brush tool, very carefully. And now next, again, I want to select the brush tool. I'll use these settings, and on the perspective shadow I want to paint a little bit more shadow on the letters. Very carefully with low opacity of 20. Next, I'll select again the perspective shadow that is behind the text, and with bigger brush, and this time with very low opacity of 10, I'm going to paint and erase then also a little bit on the front perspective shadow. Next thing, I'll pause here, and what I did is I used the eraser tool and erased the space between the letters on both shadows, and I think the text is ready now. Also reduce the opacity of the front layer a little bit, and you see how this looks. Maybe we can reduce the opacity of the front shadow to 50. And next video will be final for this project. I will upload it right after this one.